My proposal for a roadmap to constitutional amendments and political reconciliation will be discussed with leading members of Parliament and political parties so that we can move ahead on that front too. But the reason I want to talk about a post-crisis scenario is simply this. We have to remind ourselves in these days where we tend to be faced with day-to-day problems, sometimes even day-to-day crises, and forget the bigger picture. And I believe that you have to know where you want to go before you know what you have to do. And setting out and spelling out what we see as the appropriate political and economic structure for the country, for Thailand, post-crisis, I think gives us a very good idea of what we need to do now and what we have to avoid. That is why I have chosen to talk about this topic at this particular time. And in 2 days' time I shall be in Pittsburgh. I can tell you that I will certainly strongly express my view that it's certainly too premature to talk about exit strategies for fiscal stimulus and monetary policy that would support growth. But as I say, I'm now interested in taking you through some thought exercise on what I think Thailand needs in terms of preparing herself for the post-crisis scenario. I shall talk less about the economy. I have other occasions, and perhaps too many occasions, on my trip to talk about that. The stimulus package we put in is designed not only to create jobs, but also to increase competitiveness and prepare ourselves for the post-crisis world, particularly the issue of food and energy security, the ability to compete with low costs, and the vital role of innovation and creative thinking in contributing to an economy like Thailand. But I will concentrate on the political side, particularly democracy, because I'm sure that the pictures that you've seen on your television screens over the past 2 to 3 years, you've seen demonstrations, you've seen chaos, sometimes you even see violence. And the question is, does that reflect the failure of democracy in Thailand? And where is that going to lead Thai politics? Given that maybe going only as far back as a decade ago, Thailand was often seen as an example or even a model of how a growing democracy should progress. We had a very progressive constitution back in 1997. We were known for a country that was very open, allowed freedom of expression, ranked very highly in comparison to most countries in the region. And yet, a decade on, the impression people have of Thai politics is one of chaos, conflict, and violence. Well, let me tell you first of all, though, that there is no question that despite the differences in opinion, there is still a consensus among Thai people in Thai society